We live in a world where disasters occur all the time. In this month alone, Indonesia has been hit by a tsunami and an earthquake. In September, Hurricane Florence battered the eastern coast of America. And in August, a 6.8 magnitude earthquake off Venezuela's coast rocked Trinidad and Tobago. So the observance of International Day for Disaster Risk Reduction by the United Nations and countries around the world is critical. It helps to sensitize people about the need to be prepared for the impact of disasters. This year, the focus is on the economic effects of disasters and what people can do to reduce their financial losses.
We have to take into consideration that when we look at disasters, we tend to only look at the loss of life, but it's also the after effects which boil down to dollars and cents, and being able to be prepared by making sure that we do what we can in downtime, quote unquote downtime, we'll be able to mitigate those effects later on.
It's a concept the Tobago Emergency Management Agency TEMA wants everyone to know about. The agency conducted its sensitization campaign in several communities and schools. TEMA is urging everyone to have a communications procedure for their families, as well as a disaster kit with relevant supplies.
Make sure that everyone is prepared by having an emergency plan. Make sure that you share that emergency plan, not just, you don't have it on a shelf. Make sure that it is shared throughout your businesses. Make sure that you have it in your homes. Make sure that everyone is aware of the contents of that plan, and make sure that you exercise that plan. Because having a plan and knowing what the plan is one thing, but also making sure that you conduct some type of drill or exercise will help you in the event of something actually happening, because what we say is what you practice is what you do.
People should also pay attention to the location of their homes and businesses.
When you are building homes, it's very important to investigate or to go to get what kind of homes you should have in the type of area that you live in. You know, if you are living in a flat area, it might be flood prone. If you are living in a hilly area, you need to know how to build your home to sustain landslides and such. So you need to know the type of risk that can be associated with your area in order to mitigate against it. Because what happens is that it can cause economic loss.
International Day for Disaster Risk Reduction is observed on October 13th. In commemoration of the day, TEMA hosted a social media competition for the public. The competition has been used to raise awareness about the human, physical, and financial effects of disasters and what people can do to mitigate against them. I'm Omodara Mills for Let's Talk Tobago.